All right, everyone. How about 3 cards and a bottom card with me? I thought we'd do one more today. And I'm glad I did. I did this pre-shuffle. And, hold on, let me fix my computer real quick. I got the world. Just on the surface, I asked what the energies around you want to tell you, what you need to know. I think this is you. I don't think it's somebody attached to you, but I think it involves an emperor, okay? But the message is for you, okay? You're about to get this emperor. I don't know what that means. You go bang them, or are they going to show? I don't know. It's some kind of wish you had, and it shows up. Right? And you're going to have to pull up your big boy, big girl pants a little bit. The Page of Pentacles is read with the world. It's bookending the world, which is tied to this Ten of Wands. So it shows up. It's an energy. It sounds out of character for you, although it reads like the static energy, so I have to read it for you. It sounds out of character, though. You are denying that you ordered this. Right? I don't know. Or that you got this, or that you wished for this. It could be a thing you ordered. It's embarrassing. Somebody saw it. Cat Fancy magazine, and you got a dog kennel. I mean, I don't know, and you're like, well, hey, I didn't order that. And it turns out you got a secret fetish for cats. I don't know. It could be something as simple as that. But I think it's a person showing up, and I think there's some sort of burden attached to it. Gosh, you might have just put it out there by accident. It almost feels it because of the little child here. I'm going to shuffle for the reading. But you might have put it out there by accident. Gosh, I wish I could hear from Bobby again. Now, that's a gender-neutral name. It could go either way, right? I wish I could hear from Bobby again, And then you actually did it right. You put it out there, and you left a void. Well, the universe brought you Bobby. You didn't really, it's inconvenient that Bobby showed up. Let's put it that way. I don't know. I feel like it's a burden. I feel like your world is changing, and it's a burden. You might need to pull up your big boy, big girl pants. I wouldn't deny that you ordered it, wanted it, wished for it. I wouldn't deny it. You might get some energetic slap back, what the kids call bad karma, back on you for that. You might. Okay? You don't want to call the universe a liar. You don't want to call the energy around you something negative. It doesn't mind if you swear. I'm proof of that. But, think of it in terms of God. You don't want to call God. You don't want to pray for something, and then you get it, and then you go, oh, no, I didn't want this. And, God's full of crap. You don't want to say that. That's going to come back on you, right? So be careful about that kind of shit. I don't know. It's a burden. I'm not too far off with my Cat Fancy magazine subscription at the dog kennel. I don't know. It feels something like that, Could be something more embarrassing, Maybe it's gay porn or something, and your wife or your spouse finds it. Are you into this? That kind of a thing. Hey, I didn't order that. I don't know. It could be any of that. I have no idea how it's going to play out. I'm just the guy shuffling the deck. So let's see where we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Terry here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm always the friend who jumps in and saves the other person. Oh, no, that's mine. That I got it sent here I don't want it sent to mine. I'm sorry. That's, I always take the blame. I'll take the fall. I'm always the bad guy. I'm always happy to do it. It cracks me up to take the fall. All right, here we go. See where we're at. All right. Knight of Cups. Coming in, Bobby. Coming in. Cat Fancy subscription, gay porn, I don't know, whatever it is, it's coming in. It's something you've wanted. And it's coming in with the environmental energy is quite nice. I think your reaction to it is the opposite of this. I think this beautiful swan shows up and you throw paint on it, right? Like some sort of reverse PETA person where they throw paint on the animals instead of the people hurting them. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like this poor swan gets the shit kicked out of it. I don't know. Because underneath this, and I can kind of see what it is disappointment. You're like, oh, shit. Right. Oh, I didn't think that would actually show up. Okay, you didn't think it would actually show up. All right. If you order a magazine, it's going to show up. It's kind of what they do. All right. If you order a person from the universe, they're probably going to show up. One way or another, even if they're dead, they show up in your dreams. Dead people aren't gone. This is number one fear that people have. I'm afraid to die, Steve. It's just darkness. It isn't. But if you believe that, you'll be in darkness. when you die. Whatever you believe at that moment will happen for you. So if you believe it's just darkness and nothing, that's what you're going to get. But you're generating it. Someone will pull you out of that. It won't last very long. You know, your long dead grandmother or something will reach out and go, "You're doing this to yourself. Come with me," you know, and pull you into the light. But, you know, I mean, it's crazy what people think about those kinds of things. So if somebody's gone, they're not gone. They're still there. You know, you retain all your consciousness and everything. Oh my God, you see it flip? Look at that. Six of Pentacles reverse. This is the greatest thing. Oh my God, look at this. You don't want to give to this. Oh shit. Oh shit, that's not my magazine. Oh shit, that's not my person. Oh shit. Oh God, you know, this is freaky, Steve. And it's something perfect. It's something wonderful. It's something unique. It's an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. It's exactly what you want, but for some reason it creates a burden for you. I feel like it's embarrassing in some way. I feel like I'm not that far off with how I'm explaining it. And keep in mind, it might be future influence. It could be past influence. This could be something that happened to you as a child. Children get embarrassed all the fucking time, you know. Children are the easiest people to embarrass, you know. All right. I mean, if you've got someone who, you know, usually kids get lippy around 13, 14 years old, that kind of a thing. You got one of those, all you got to bring up is when they used to wet the bed around some other people, and that's it. They shut the fuck up in 5 seconds. They probably storm out of the room, which can be a good thing, you know. What's red with the... I remember he pissed the bed. He shut the bed quite a bit. You know. Oh, there you go. No more coolness. All right. King of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. This is why you're so, oh my God, no, you're disappointed that this is showing up. You don't want to give to this, but you do. But you do. It's the most love. It's giving you the full, it's showing up exactly how you want it, but I think it's showing up at the wrong time. I'm going to tell you something right now. Let's say I'm right on that, okay? And again, it could be future influence, so pay attention. Let's say I'm right in the way that sort of reads, the way the vibe here is. You got something great showing up, someone great, something great. You finally got your cat fancy, your first cat fancy magazine or gay porn, whatever it is. It finally showed up, but it's wrong timing, right? It's the wrong time, Steve. There's no such thing. The universe does not make those kind of mistakes. The universe always has you. What's the mantra I give you all the time? The universe always has your back. Its timing is perfect. That doesn't change. You don't get to alter that, right? You know, if you get pulled over by a cop for speeding, right? You're doing 60 in a 25 zone. You don't get to say, well, tomorrow it's going to be a 60 zone. So wait, I mean, you can't just change the speed limit because you want to. Things don't change because they're inconvenient for you, right? It's actually showing up at the right time. That's why I'm saying that. I can feel it's showing up at the right time. I'm curious why you don't want to give to it though. Okay, let's find out. Because it's given the full cup. And it's something you really wanted. It's fantastic. It's great. But you don't want to give to it. Why? Why? It's a reconciliation energy. It's something returning with the Ace of Swords there. Why is the Six of Pentacles reversed? I don't know. I have no idea. You know what? Own it. If it's a physical thing, it's not a person, like what I said, the cat fancy subscription at the dog kennel or your gay porn subscription shows up in front of your spouse, just open the magazine and say, yeah, I kind of love it. I like it for the ads. You know, I mean, I don't know. Whatever it is, have some fun with it. If you have some fun with the energy, you'll be fine. When you get rigid, intense, and worried, nothing happens. Everything, all the energy around you stiffens up. And then you can't go anywhere. You're just stuck there, right? The preteen kid that I mentioned where you embarrass them by talking about how they wet the bed. The best thing they can do is laugh at it and go, yeah, tempted to start doing it again if you're going to keep bringing it up. You know, they're usually not that bright at that age or clever to come up with something like that, but that would be the ideal thing to say to break up the energy and make everybody laugh. Nothing breaks up energy like laughter. You know, which is what I've been telling you since I got here, right? You can wear all the crystals around your neck you want. You could dump all the salt on the table you want, but laughter is going to do it quick, right? You're having a boring time out with your friends at a bar and the funny person shows up. All of a sudden, you're having fun. It takes 2 seconds, doesn't it? Right? Okay, look at that. It flew out. The Ace of Swords reversed. You do not want this. I talked about this. I showed you this when I picked this up. I said it's a reconciliation energy. It's a second chance at something. It's something coming back. It's something you wanted. It's something you ordered. Okay? Own it. You ordered the magazine subscription. You did. All right. All right. It is what it is. Okay. You bought the orange dildo. You know you did. So shut up. All right. Here we go. Why is that here? Temperance. The truth. The truth. The truth is you don't want to give to it because it's true. You did. You just keep denying it. You just keep denying it. And everyone around you knows the truth. No one is believing you denying it, that you don't want this, that you're not happy to see Bobby if it's a person, that it's not your magazine subscription, it's not your orange dildo. No one's believing it at all. Okay? In fact, you're probably going to get spanked for the lie. And the bridging energy is 10 wands. And why are you refusing to admit the truth? I mean, again, 10 wands. There's some kind of... It creates a problem for you. Okay, rather than trying to run from it, whatever this is, rather than trying to run from the problem, I've given you already the advice. I've said, just work with it. Try to fix the problem. Try to make light of it. Try to make a funny joke out of it. Whatever it is, you know. I don't know. If it's a magazine subscription that's embarrassing that people find and they see your first thing showed up, you know, somebody went and got your mail and is this yours? Right? Yeah, I get it for the ads. I mean, just make a joke. Who cares? Right? It doesn't matter. I'm going to pull on that. I'm going to pull on the King of Pentacles. I like it. These are big energies. I can tell you something. If this is a person, this is a really cool relationship, by the way. This is a really cool relationship. There's more love on the feminine side. It's more of a... this person here, in other words, it's more of a, this is kind of a traditional thing where most of the love is given to the person that goes out and makes the list. It's like a 1950s relationship. It's like the Donna Reed show where she's home all day cooking, right? And the husband goes to work, that kind of a thing. It is that kind of a thing. But, you know, you benefit each other in many ways. The love that this side gives this side is very beneficial to this side, and the security that this side gives this side allows for the love. It allows for them to feed or to give the full cup. So while it's not an equal give and take in the love department, it is something that benefits you. It's just showing up at the wrong time. I'm going to pull the King of Pentacles. Why is that here? This kind of shit happens all the time. There is no wrong time. It's actually showing up at exactly the right time. How do I know that? Even though you're in denial about it. Nope, I'm refusing to give to this. It's not my subscription. It's not my thing. It's that. Temperance right there. All right. Who cares? It's a burden for you. This is major arcana. These are not. All right. And these are people. So, it is what it is. Let's see where we go. All right. King of Pentacles. What do we get? What do we get? You are so full of shit. What is? I hope this is future. I don't know what this is, but this is something you're embarrassed by. This is Seven of Swords. Lie. You know. You're just denying this. Why? What is? You're very defensive, and you're lying. You're lying. Okay, it's your magazine subscription. It's your orange dildo. It's your person that you wanted. They're just showing up. Why are they showing up at a bad time? I may need to clarify that. I'm just going to pull here. 10 Pentacles showing up in your life. He's got the pentacle of the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is sitting on top of it. This is someone you requested from the universe, this person. Let's say it's a person, this person. If it's a thing, it's this thing. It showed up at your house. It's on the table. You come back from the store with your spouse, and there it is. Oh, your subscription came. I put it on the table for you. And your spouse freaks out, eyes bugging out. What the hell? What is going on here? All right? No, it is what it is. Why is that here? 7 Pentacles. And it is the right time. It's happening at just the right time for you. So why do you think it's not? Let's find out right now. Let's find out. You're very defensive. I'm going to leave these fuckers in the deck. I'm just going to show you again. 7 Wands and 7 Swords. Very defensive. Why? Okay, we got to pull on the 10 of Wands. We're going to. I ain't worried about that. I get it. I know you love this thing. It's your energy attached to the Queen of Cups. I know you love this thing. I know you ordered it. I know you want it. Right? You just don't want anybody else around you to know. It might be you haven't broken up with somebody yet and the universe sent you an old soulmate, or it could be an ex that's showing up at a bad time. And you realize you feel these feelings right off the top, if that's the case. Right? All right. All right, Ten of Wands. Why? Why is this such a bad time? I don't know if I can get an answer. There's too many people watching. I don't know if I can get a specific answer. It's the Queen of Cups crossing it. You're not ready yet. It's my desert queen. All right? It's Queen of Cups right here. Queen of Cups crossing that. It is you. You're not ready yet. What does that mean? It's great, but you're not ready yet. You didn't have a chance to hide it. Okay, I don't know. What's on top? The Magician. Okay. With the Magician here, a lot of time we talk about he's got all the tools he needs. You know, my least favorite read on that. But it is somebody who's preparing, who's getting ready. Right? Okay, I need to, if I'm going over somebody's house to help them fix their car because they can't drive it over here because it's broken, I'm deciding what tools I'm going to take. Right before I leave, I'm putting the tools out on the table. I'm going to need my socket set. I'm going to need my torque wrench for sure. I'm going to need this, and this. Right? So you haven't had a chance to prepare for whatever this is. All right? Whatever it is, I don't know. Why's that here? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're worried about that. You haven't had a chance to prepare. It's so sudden, Steve. It just showed up, Steve. The subscription said it would take 6 to 8 weeks, Steve. It showed up in 2 weeks, Steve. I don't know why you keep saying my name. Leave me out of it. All right? Whatever you're into. Hey, it's all set. I get some of the guitar magazines. That's about it. And even that sometimes I'm embarrassed about by some of the people they've been putting on the cover lately. You feel like you're not ready yet, or something's not ready. You haven't dumped somebody, or you just started dating somebody and this ex shows up and you're not quite over them yet. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's about to show up. And it's probably, for most of you, future influence. I will pull on the Queen of Cups before we go, but it's probably future influence. So why are you getting this reading? What's the bridge? The Queen of Swords. Pull up your big boy, big girl pants and deal with it. Come up with something clever. Come up with something clever to say. Come up with solutions. The Queen of Swords has solutions. Come up with a solution. Don't whine. Don't hide. Don't lie. Seven of Swords with the 7 wands of defensiveness. Lion. Ace of Swords reversed right next to the angel of truth. You know, everyone can tell you're lying. Everyone can tell you're full of crap. Okay? It is what it is. Come up with solutions. Don't hide from it. Pull up your big boy, big girl pants. Find your inner Queen of Swords. Come up with something clever to say. Come up with whatever. You've got some time in advance. Imagine a few scenarios this might be. And imagine how you might play them out. You know, it doesn't matter. Your brain doesn't care. Whether you went there or not. If you've never been to Paris, let's say. You've never been to Paris. You always want to go. Watch some fucking YouTube tourist videos on it. Your brain picks up the sensations exactly the same. It's as though you've been there. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter whether you actually go or not. In fact, usually it's a disappointment if you do go, because they got people that steal from tourists on the trains. They rob you. I mean, it's like I had some fucker try to steal my backpack twice in that damn city. So it is what it is. You know, I'd have much rather stayed home and just watched it on YouTube and experienced it that way, right? Surround yourself with screens so you get the full 360. You know, whatever it is. And if you could, in certain parts, you could put the smell of urine in the air. You'll get a nice vibe. You'll pretty much be there, right? It's like I say about Disneyland or Disney World. If you want to go, fine. You could always just light a fire out in the backyard and every 5 minutes or so throw a $100 bill in there. You know, I mean, you get the same fucking experience. So, whatever it is, come up with something. Don't run from it. Come up with something in advance. If you play out whatever scenario you think this is, my point, in your head first, it's as though it's happening. So you'll get to run a few scenarios by, rehearse a few things, have it play out 3 or 4 different ways. I think I know what this is. I think this is Bobby showing up. Fine. Play it 3 or 4 different ways. I'm telling you in advance, Bobby shows up early. Okay? What do? Go. You're safe. You're just imagining it, right? And imagine a few different ways you'd handle it. One of those will probably work. And then when it happens, you'll be less surprised because you've already lived it. It's already happened for you. It'll feel like a repeat, right? All right, here we go. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? Let's see where we're at. The Queen of Cups. I just thought I'd pull on it. This is your energy. You love this thing, which is why this card just makes the 7 of Swords and 7 of Wands all the more powerful. You know, it's like, wow. And silly as well. You know. I mean, if it is something like a magazine subscription, you're not going to be able to, you know, your name is on at the end. You could say the neighbors are pulling a joke or something like that, but nobody ever believes that. All right, let's go. All right. It's crossed by the star. It's what your soul needs. Can I tell you that? It's what your soul cried out for. It is something you manifested. It is something you wanted. It is most motherfucking definitely something you ordered. All right? I don't know why you got the orange dildo. I have no fucking idea. Maybe you want to be able to see it glows in the dark. I don't know. Whatever it is you want to do, you definitely want, your soul needs this. It's the 4 of Wands. Here's your chance. Here's your shot to move forward with something. Most likely, all jokes aside, this is a person. Okay? It's somebody showing up at an inopportune time, and you're denying that you like them or you're denying that you want them because it's an inopportune time. You're probably with somebody else, or you're with your family, and you know your family won't like this person or they don't approve, especially if it's an ex coming back. They can get a little overprotective. Right? Isn't that the fucker that cheated on you last time? Right? Your brother tries to jump over and beat the crap out of him. It's turned into a nightmare. Play that scenario out. You know what I'm saying? 4 of Wands. Here's your chance at a new beginning with this. I see it. You know, you're denying it. It's right here with the Ace of Swords too, but it's reversed. It flew out reversed. Why is that here? The 2 of Wands. Again. It's just saying the same thing. 2 of Wands. What's the bridge? The Page of Swords. Again, it's you're disappointed at, again, more disappointment. You're disappointed at when it's happening. That's disappointment. That's the Page of Swords. Something showing up, you're disappointed. Something showing up, you're disappointed. It's not when I wanted it. No, later. No, not now. No, whatever. You don't get to control that. We don't control the energies that come in around us. We only control how we behave within them. Be cool. Play. This is for almost all of you that this is for. I can tell because the energy is far away from me. Okay? That this is future influence or near future influence. Play out a few scenarios. If this is a person, you know what you manifested. You know what you've been wishing for. Right? You know what you've been fantasizing about, which it could very well be with the star here, especially the King of Swords underneath it. You got some determination. Rock hard determination, let me tell you. At the end of the day, you know what this is or who it is, so play out the scenarios. It's the same as if it's actually happening. As long as you feel how you feel. Imagine you say something and they say something back. And if it's insulting, imagine how you'd feel. And then react. Work out how you react in a safe environment. I do it all the time with stuff. I play out stuff way in advance, you know. Mostly in my case because I'm a hothead and I need to make sure, right? Oh, I always play out the hothead scenario first. There's usually security involved and then somebody's got to come bail me out of something. So I play that one out first and then I find some other creative ways to do it. You can find some creative ways here. It is almost impossible with this, I will say, with this energy, whatever this is, that somebody's feeling doesn't get hurt. It's probably you want to spare somebody's feelings, and that's why it's the wrong time. I don't know. That could be the case for some of you, especially if this is an ex showing back up and you might be seeing somebody else. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But somebody, even in my magazine subscription examples, somebody's feelings might get hurt, right? You know, your spouse might get hurt that you seem to be really into the opposite of them. You know, I mean, that could be, and our fantasies do tend to vary. So keep that in, I mean, you know, but it's not usually something we voice out loud or we put in somebody's face. So it is more than likely that somebody gets hurt here. So you want to try to mitigate that. All right? All right. Find solutions. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. On the plus side, you're about to get something you wished for. But you're spending so much time denying that you wished for it. I didn't want this. I don't want you here. You need to leave. You know, that kind of a thing. If you need to play it that way and it's a person, I don't want you here. You need to leave, and you're putting on a show, have a note ready. Go ahead and rehearse that scenario in advance. I would have a note ready in my pocket that I could slip them. Hey, I was just kidding. I had to say that. Call me later. You know, that kind of a thing. You can be really smart and play this however you want. Right? You just got to plan for as many situations as you can think of how it might play out. That's all. It would be wise in this situation to mitigate damages. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful.